Yo, 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 welcome in. Take notes, grab them pens. Welcome back to another episode of the Honorable Mark Show with the host, Chef Marv. No lie, I'm that guy. And we are here to do another pay-per-view rewind. It is 2001 WWF, No Way Out. And I got my man Andre, the sports junkie, and my man Jojo, the go. What's good?
Going on, man?
Hey, let's talk some old school wrestling up in here, man. One of the best WWF pay-per-views to ever hit the stage, man. Talk to me. How y'all think? What y'all think? Let's get it cracking here.
What it, man?
I'm not gonna lie. For me, this is I like the pay per view. The only thing I gotta ask, and like I get it, the main event was Rock and Angle, but the only thing I gotta ask,
Hmm.
why was Triple H and Stone Cold match number 5? They couldn't have been like I get they still had the main event two to go, but like they couldn't have
Hmm.
at least plopped that one in the co-main event spot or two matches before.
Right.
Man,
Hey, I didn't
that
have no problem with it.
I mean, I didn't care about it, but it's like when you had the matches after it, it's like, all right, bro.
That's where, yeah.
Hmm. And my man Dre is gonna lead this off, even though I picked it, but Dre gonna lead it off, man.
And well, here we go. So before we get, obviously, we have some spectacular matches on this pay per view. Of course,
Yes,
Austin
sir.
Triple H to end their rivalry in the three stages of hell. That was actually a really good rivalry too
It was a
between those
dope,
two.
dope ass match
Um,
too.
and then you had the main event, of course, between the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle and current defending WWF champion going up against The Rock. And Marv, you always said stories mean everything.
Hmm.
So I think having those two matches for me were the ones that really made the show pop.
Yes,
It made
sir.
the crowd like, oh, this is what they spent their money to see.
Mhm. All right.
So
So,
this first matchup that we're gonna kick off is with the Big Show versus Raven, and that hardcore title rule where it became like a fatal four way, then a triple threat, then a fatal four way. That it just I didn't really like. I didn't really like the match. I did like it wasn't great to me. To me, I gave it like a 3. Uh, but I think that ends our streak, right? The last two shows of starting the pay per view off right.
mhm.
Yeah,
Damn. Yeah, and I just feel like to me that match I gave it a 4, and that's being nice.
the match was 4 minutes and 20 seconds for one.
420. Shout out to 420.
Two, it was so much going on, bro. It was so much going on that I couldn't like focus what was actually
Focus
happening. I
Mhm.
seen,
during and after.
yeah, like I seen Billy Gunn get the win, and I forgot who else got the win. Then Big Show got the win.
Mhm.
Then it was just all over the place. And I don't even know if I can rank this because that's how much all over the place the match was. And this was like during the time when the hardcore title,
Wasn't
it was like
much.
24/7 thing.
Yeah.
So it was on site with anybody who held the title. So I don't know, man. I don't think I can rate it.
Hey, I am sorry though, but Billy Gunn really pissed me off because I get it, but what made me mad was even Jerry Lawler said it when he got the pinfall and he started celebrating. He goes, "Why didn't you leave?"
Is it?
Mhm. Like we always say, we're not gonna spend too much time on
Yeah,
this
we won't.
ass, trash ass match. I gave this match a 1 because it was just a silly hardcore match that was just common during this period of time in the company. They just wanted to get Big Show a hardcore title or something just to put around his punk ass waist. So he was just getting a mild push as a face. So I
So,
just think the WWF just wanted to get something going for him. So yeah, I give it a 1. So like I said, we must move on from this shit because it was terrible.
And then next up, and this is JoJo's favorite, one of JoJo's favorite
Mhm.
opponent competitors. We got the
So
fatal four way for the WWF Intercontinental Championship. Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, X Pac, and yeah, did I say X Pac? Yeah, Chris Benoit, Eddie, and Pac. Yeah,
no, nigga, say Benoit. Yeah, right.
I
um,
said Benoit. I said
Okay,
Benoit.
okay, yeah.
it is. I don't like how you just lied on me like that. You know what I'm saying? I never in the history of niggerdom have I ever seen somebody claim that I like vacant, bro. It's, bro,
Yeah, we didn't say you like vacant. We said you like Benoit.
no, bro, it's vacant.
No,
Like,
we
bro,
didn't say
like
that.
vacant, bro. If CTE was a case,
Mm. Here we go with this shit. Here we go with the
bro,
nigga.
like
Here we go
every
with the
time
nigga
I
shit. Here we
watch
go
Ben,
with the.
like legit, every time I watch a match of Ben, this dude I always taking a crazy shot to the head, and you just sit back and
I
you
did it.
I
stuff
did
that
it.
bro, because like you can't tell me, bro, when he used to get hit upside his head, he wasn't seeing cuckoo birds going around his head, bro. That nigga was, bro, like he was getting the marbles knocked out of him, bro. But like, all just aside though, this match was good.
Yeah.
I really think this match could have started to show off. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I think the right person won.
Hmm.
Eddie Guerrero and Vacant chemistry was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
X-Pac was a very underrated factor in this match as well.
He
But like
was.
Jericho deserved this win. I'm gonna give this match a 7.5. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that, Jojo. That would have been a better way to kick the pay-per-view off. But that a lot of high intensity, a lot of spots, and then of course the game plan was to gang up on Chris, which obviously at some point in the middle of the match finally backfired when Eddie Guerrero broke that pinfall on Chris.
Hmm.
So for me, that was it had everything: the high intensity, the high flying, the trying to work together. But it's fatal four way, so at some point
Yeah.
they were going to come to heads at anyways. I love the match though. For me, 8.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. This match was an 8.5 because this match was awesome. There were a lot of near falls where it looked like somebody was about to win, but there was another guy there to break it up. It felt longer than it was because, there was just so much match in this. It was just so much action in this match, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But they put this match together very well, and all of them had good chemistry. And like JoJo said, shout out to JoJo. X-Pac was very underrated in his offense in this match. But Benoit and Guerrero working together as allies, of course, we all expected that. Jericho, great winner, great job of winning the match. But this is something that I'm gonna say about this one. I call this one of the great other matches on the show. I feel like this was one of the greatest matches because people forgot how great this match really was. One of the best fatal four ways ever. But the only reason why I say it's been forgotten is because there was just so many other good matches on this card. But if you rewatch this like we did, make sure you check this match out, y'all. This is probably one of the matches that we talked about last show where if you're getting into WWE or WWF, watch this one.
It even got to a point during that match too where I had
Hmm?
sat my friend over and I told him I was like, he said, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm getting my food now." Because once that match
Mm-hmm.
starts, I was like, I'm not excited to restart it because there was just so much action. I was like, wait.
Right.
So as the entrance were going on, and then my friend was like, "Yeah, that was good."
Mm-hmm.
And
And
also Chris Jericho's I think they called it the Lion Tamer, the one where he puts the one knee on the back of your head. Bro, I know I don't give a damn what people that shit must fucking hurt.
Yep.
Oh my god. And then he's putting his knee right on your head too, so that makes it even worse. I was like, man.
Yep.
and I know this is not about the pay-per-view, but Jay Uso got attacked before the chamber match, so he's not in the chamber match anymore.
Wait, what happened?
Um, he got
Who,
um
who
he
attacked
got
him?
attacked before the chamber match for tomorrow,
Who
so
attacked him?
he's not gonna be in the chamber match anymore.
Who got him?
Brock Lesnar,
Oh, of course.
bro. And I
Buster.
want to say this too, bro. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes because I want to job in WWE someday, bro. But what do they see in Brock Lesnar in 2026? Like, you don't have to be the biggest Uso fan in the world, bro. But,
Watch. They gonna make Gunther retire him. Watch.
bro, I don't, bro. Nigga, they can
Mhm.
put me in the ring and have me retire this nigga, bro. Get this nigga out of here. Bro, like,
That's wild.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because I give Alberto Del Rio a lot of crap, bro. Like, y'all know I do.
Hmm.
This nigga Brock Lesnar in 2026 is probably in the same tier with this nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Because bro, why, bro? You've been gone for 2-3 years. Then on top of that, bro, you squashed John Cena in his retirement tour. On top of that, you get into the War Games match, you get a win, you gone for a whole 3 months. And you pop back up at the Rumble like nothing happened. You pop back up at Raw. Now you taking somebody else's spot that's been there from day in and day out like nothing.
Right.
That's so stupid to me, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, that
Good.
pisses me off, man.
You know what it is too? It's also the fans and the backlash that Jey Uso gets too. That's another thing. Like I get why people might be a little upset, but I would rather see Jey Uso any day in that chamber than Lesnar. Like you said, Jey Uso's been there from day one to day 365.
Heard up.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, like, I'm not saying Jey Uso is just like a Daniel Bryan or a Will Ospreay
Yeah,
because
I
he's
get you.
not. He's not. And if you want to make an argument that he's not good in the ring, sure, go ahead. But what I don't like is, and this could be for anybody that deserve to be in that chamber match, they've been working their asses off all year long just to get in this spot, and they have a part-timer come in and just take their spot like that. Then on top of that, bro, and what really pisses me the fuck off with this shit, bro, this nigga Brock Lesnar can't go more than 10 minutes in the ring because you go back and watch him versus John Cena. This nigga was 5 minutes. Like, that's, bro, and that shit, bro. Man, my bad for cussing so much, man,
You
but that
good.
pisses me off, bro.
That's
Like,
why there is a parental advisory in the new logo, bro. So, do your thing, bro. Do
man,
your
they
thing.
just like, I understand this nigga fought in the UFC. I do. Like, I do. I know he's a weapon.
Yeah.
Can y'all learn how to tell this nigga no, bro? Like, tell him no. If it don't go right with creative, stop giving him opportunities, bro. If Jay were to be taken out, if anybody deserved to be in that chamber spot, it's Oba Femi. And I don't care what nobody say, bro. Oba should be in that chamber spot over Brock Lesnar. Like, Brock Lesnar is 50 years old almost, and he's getting opportunities over younger talent. Like, why, bro? Like, it don't make sense, bro. Man, let's go and move on fighting up getting pissed the fuck off, man.
All right.
Man,
But
golly, bro.
I get your argument though. I get it. But this next match, Stephanie McMahon versus Trish Stratus. And before we go into that, remember Vince McMahon's words. You know what to do. William Regal. Let me give a shout out to Regal and his storytelling. Like the emotions on his face, like, I think I did the right thing. Okay, maybe I didn't. So shout out to Regal and his little in his like part in playing this, but overall, for me, I actually gave that match a 5. Seeing Steph and Trish, because Trish was trying to let Stephanie kind of get. You can kind of tell Trish was letting Steph kind of gain the upper hand at the start of the match, just to kind of give her some. She took some shots from Steph. I feel like Trish Stratus should have won. I feel like she should have been the correct winner, but for me, I liked it. It was a 5.
It was alright, bro. I'm gonna give it a 5. I mean, it was nothing crazy, but it
They had some
wasn't trash
spots.
either though. So I mean, I think a 5 is a fair rating. Thought I really thought Stephanie actually looked pretty decent in this match. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think no, obviously Trish was a little green in the ring, but Trish was really this was like Trish and China and Lita were probably the only women around that time, and Steph too around that time that would actually like get women matches, and that's why like because Trish came in '99, I think late '99, and like every match she got in and participated in, Trish has gotten better and better, and like around this time, I could say Trish was probably was up there in ring talent because she was really good. She can sell a promo, she can cut a promo. Like her mannerism, she can, you needed something from Trish around that time. She was that girl. So
And she made Steph look good.
yes. So I think a 5 is a fair rating for it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not just like just blows my socks off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was entertained by this match, but my rating for it isn't great. I give it a 4. But I also, y'all got to realize too, around this time, these two women, they have very little experience in the ring at this point in their lives. So, I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch, but I felt like the fight, I liked the fight and I liked the story they had told about it. 'Cause, Regal, he had no idea what to like, what he was supposed to do. But
You can't
Vince,
read your mind.
yeah, Vince kind of ordered, so he opted to help Stephanie. So we all know who won the match, of course. But Trish's story would continue after this with some memorable moments as well. So I enjoyed it, but I'm gonna still give it a 4. Like I said, they both have very little experience, so it is what it
And
is.
now here we go. Three
Mm.
stages of hell. Stone Cold versus Triple H. Now, for our viewers, obviously the first fall was just a normal match. Second fall was a street fight, and of course, the third and final fall, if necessary, was a steel cage. Honestly, for me, bro, it was a for sure 10 for me. I really like that match. That's actually a match that I have no problem every once in a while. If I catch a clip on it on YouTube or something, go back and rewatch it. Um, that was a physical match, and the storytelling behind it was even better. You had, I mean, of course, you had Triple H costing Stone Cold at the Royal Rumble when he hit him with that pipe and busted him open. Stone Cold dropping his picking Triple H up on a forklift and then dropping it down. So much blood and feud going into this rivalry. So this was a perfect way to end it. And of course, Austin was going to go on to face The Rock after No Way Out, obviously. I mean, go on to later face The Rock. But for me, 10, man. I mean, it was a brutal match from start to finish. Once that no disqualification, once that second fall kicked in, that's when Triple H and really turned it up. That's when they both turned it up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
The ending, though, like it was. I don't mind the ending. It was just the way it was. It was like almost Triple H was like kind of like looking to see where Austin was and then fell. I was like, damn, if he had just fallen, that would have made it look better. But outside of that, bro, that was a great match.
Man, this match was probably one of the best matches on the card. Like it's obviously up there with Angle and Rock. I'm gonna give this match an 8.5. I really enjoyed it. I like the physicality of it. I really like the blood. And, people gonna look at me crazy when I say that, but how heated this rivalry was and how they sold this story, man. You needed blood in this match. You did. Um, I like, I liked how I honestly felt like this is one rivalry where Austin didn't really have to win. He always had one up on Triple H, if we being honest. I felt like both men carried their momentum into Mania. Obviously, Austin ended up beating Rock in Mania for the title. Triple H lost, and eventually, he was rewarded after Mania. But it's just, man, it's just the storyline behind it, man. How Austin got ran down in Survivor Series, and it was later revealed Rikishi did it, and then Triple H was the mastermind behind it. And then on top of that, I liked how Austin couldn't touch Triple H at all, and Triple H couldn't touch him. But he attacked Austin even when he didn't sign the contract. Like I can't lie, that was smart. Austin took it like when Triple H took it too far, Austin took it to hell. And what I mean by that, this dude pulled up to Raw the next week and stunned Stephanie and ran out the ring like nothing happened. But yeah, this is what I mean, man. If you gonna have a hot match like that, you gotta have a fire storyline there.
Right.
Yeah.
Most
So
definitely.
perfectly. I think it no wrong winner in this, in my opinion. I'm gonna give this an 8.5, man. Enjoyable.
And also, kind of what you said too, Jojo. You said this rivalry, it was almost like a eye for an eye kind of thing. Because remember, he stunned Steph, and then the next week, Triple H beat the shit out of Jim Ross.
Yep.
I mean, but hey, bro, I will say that Triple H was I sometimes do forget how much of a good heel Triple H used to be back then. I really forget how cringeworthy he would make, like as a heel, how he would make people feel. And when he clubbed Austin in the back of the head with the briefcase, my first initial thought was like, wait a minute, bro, didn't you just sign a contract? And then when it showed he didn't sign, I was like, oh, this man. They don't call him the cerebral assassin for nothing, I guess.
Man, that bro, Triple H, people don't understand. Like people talk about '09 Randy and Edge, bro.
Look what he did to William Regal in Eugene.
But when I say Triple H had to be one of the most low downest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life, bro. Oh my God, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, and I hated Edge, bro. Y'all know I hated Edge growing up. But oh my gosh, bro, seeing Triple H on my screen every Monday night, bro, I wanted to fight that dude, bro. I despise Triple H so bad, bro. And then it got to a point like, he had the little face run. I mean, it was cool. The face run was cool when he got back with Sean and all that. And so, the Authority came back around, bro.
Where do y'all rank Triple H all time?
He was watered down then, though, man. But I still hated that motherfucker, bro.
But where do y'all rank him all time?
As a heel?
Everything. Like heel all time. I say all time.
As a heel, he top 5 ever, but
yeah.
As a superstar, man, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Because I can't put Triple H over people like Cena, Austin, Taker, Rock. You got Sean, Randy.
Maybe put him in the top 15 or top 10.
I think he'll be borderline top 10 because that's how much deep the Hall of Fame is and talent is. But that, bro, man, he lucky I wasn't a drinker back in the day, man. Because man, watching Triple H as a heel, bro, attacking all my favorites, bro. I would have been I would have been an alcoholic, bro, watching this dude every Monday, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, don't forget too what he did to William Regal in that hotel room when he was trying to send a message to Eugene. He beat the shit out of William Regal.
Man,
he hit him in the head with a light, with the light, and I'll never forget that because when I was a little watching that, like the room got quiet. Everyone's like, "Did he just kill this man?"
Bro, this dude Triple H, bro. This dude used Eugene, beat him up, and then on top of that, this is not, bro. And he did a lot of diabolical things, but the most heinous shit I ever seen Triple H do. Randy Orton became like one of the youngest world heavyweight title winners ever.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even 24 hours later, bro. On Raw, they celebrating in the ring, bro. This dude dropped Randy Orton for no reason, bro. Tell me, this is my championship, bro. That nigga, bro, he's a D1 hater, bro, and I gotta respect it, bro. Like you can't do nothing but respect his hating.
As far as this match, man, this match was amazing. Of course, 10 out of 10 for me. But I think this was deserved in this case. But it was vicious from, like Dre said, vicious from the moment that bell rang, as you would expect. But I always like these 3 stages of hell, man. Every time I see a 3 stages of hell, they need to bring that back because I always love watching that. But the violent street fight, man, then the more violent inside that steel cage. Austin and Triple H, man, each did played jobs to tell this story and did a good job with the story, man. Violent, blood, all of it. It damn near 40 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool, love it. This is how it's supposed to be. But as far as I go, man, one of the greatest rivals that could have kept going, in my opinion, man.
Oh, 100%.
Once again, it's one of the matches I recommend. But and once again, if Triple H didn't tear his quadruples muscles, later down in May or June, which one?
I think it was June, right?
It was
June,
I think it was
May,
June, yeah.
one of them. May or June.
It was one of those months.
I think he would have been a face, man.
And the fact that he even told Chris Jericho to still put the walls of Jericho on him,
yeah,
that must have just sucked.
I don't know, Marv, about him being a face though.
Yes, he would have. Nah,
because I think because Rock was coming back eventually, bro. I don't know.
Nah, bro. No.
You think he would have joined the alliance?
You had to been there. You had to been there to see that, man. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Bro, I feel like Triple H would have slime Rock out, bro. Rock and Austin, bro, and he would have joined Stephanie, bro. That's the type of dude Triple H was back then, bro. That's why you can't do nothing but
No,
respect
I'm
his
telling you
team, bro.
I'm telling you, it would have been a different game. I'm trying to tell you. They've been trying to write the script on Triple H. I'm trying to tell you, but he just got fucked up. Got fucked up real
Yeah,
bad.
And when I do go back and watch that WWF versus Alliance thing, I also
Mm-hmm.
kind of think to myself, like, it was good, don't get me wrong, but how much better it would have been if HHH was involved.
Yeah.
bro. Low key
Oh, it
though,
would have been better.
that invasion shit was overrated, low key. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Cause think about it, bro. Just think about it for 1 second. NWO didn't come to like 2002. You had no Sting, no Goldberg. You had no Scott Steiner, bro. You had none of the big names from WCW at the time, bro. And then I think the biggest name was like what Booker T and DDP. And it's nothing against and bro, and I love Booker T, bro, but it would have been so much better if Goldberg and them other guys,
Sting and yeah.
they would have jumped ship and we would have got that, bro. I don't know, man.
Can you
That's just
imagine Marv and JoJo if we had gotten Sting for the invasion?
bro.
Once again, like JoJo said, Triple H was a hater. He kept Sting out.
Dang, bro.
Literally.
He said
Literally. Oh, Javen
once
said we got
once
RKO.
once Triple H married Steph, it was over. This script has already been written. It was
Man,
already written, like Nas said. It was written already.
man, Sting and Undertaker would have been so good, bro. Sting, Undertaker,
Especially
Goldberg,
them.
Austin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sting and Bret Hart. I would have loved to see that.
Man, Angle and Bret Hart. Come on, man. Oh, that would have been. Oh man, Goldberg. Why you
Man, we missed out on some good ones.
lie, bro?
Let's not get off script because I'm gonna get mad. All these matches we could have seen.
And now, this match. Okay.
I'm gonna just say
Well,
this. No, I'm not rating this shit, so y'all can say that shit.
So,
okay, because I'm not rating it either. Steven
I,
Yeah.
Richards and Jerry Lawler fighting for Cat. Or
oh,
I'm sorry, RTC's Steven Richards versus that stupid theme, bro. That
this is a fun fact though, bro. I think I was like 4 or 5 years old. Because Jerry Lawler he used to wrestle on the independent scene a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually met Jerry Lawler when I was a kid. Like he gave me a crown, like it's still at my grandma's house. He gave me a crown and he signed it. And I think we took a picture after the show. I had to find it. But like that, bro, like seeing him as a kid, bro, like this nigga, I was like, Dad, this nigga look familiar. He was like, yeah, that's Jerry Lawler. And then I was like, cause the company he was with, cause like WWE allowed him to wrestle. They came to my hometown, bro. And then when my dad said that's Jerry Lawler from WWE, I was like, "You talking about the dude on the commentary tape?" And I said this so loud. Jerry saw it like as he was making his entrance. He around, bro, signed it. He told me to meet him after the show. So after the show, we took a picture. We got an autographed Rock picture. Some more stuff, man. It was just, it was cool, man. But Jerry, my guy, bro. But this match,
ass.
hey, you said it, man. Look, if it was any other time to get some more popcorn, bro, it was probably this match. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's all I'm
that,
saying.
that shit was terrible. I'm sorry. That was not a good match at all. Like, I understand what they were fighting for Cat. Okay, I get that, but just the match was not, and it was so slow.
Bro, right to censor, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
Their theme song is so annoying, and so is Ivory on the outside of the ring. I was like, jeez.
Man, they had Godfather name as good father. I'm like, bro, y'all is crazy, bro. Y'all funny, bro. So what was Val Venus' name in Right to Censor? Because I never heard them say his name.
I forgot his name. I just ignored that part.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna give this match a 0.5, bro. That's all it's getting for me.
That don't even deserve a 0.5, Jojo. Fuck that. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
The-
man, it was something else,
It
bro.
don't even deserve this. It don't deserve no decimal on this one. That shit was trash.
You right. You right. They get a decimal.
Right.
That's all they get.
No decimals at all. I'm not even gonna do the decimal. Fuck that. Trash, ass, all that shit. All the above, brother. Mm-mm.
Just 2 months.
Hmm? Dre on mute. I don't know if he's talking. Hold up.
Oops, I was on mute. Sorry.
You good?
Yeah, no. Next stop is that triple threat tag team tables match.
Let me start this shit off.
Go ahead.
This shit, okay. Back in the day, I kind of liked this match, but as I rewatched it, you look at all these names in here. This shit was really just an average ass tag team match for real.
Mm-hmm.
Undertaker and Kane dominating a lot with their power moves and nearly winning with a few times, but the presence of Rikishi, man, prevented that from happening.
Man,
I thought the finish was a bit flat because they could built it up more with more near finishing spots, but all they really did was just have Christian set up the table. Then the Dudleys finished them off quickly. So I would have liked to see them build it up more, but I give it about. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give it a 6 because, like I said, I felt like this was just average, man. It was average.
oh, I understand, man. And trust me, I agree with you. I feel like it was average. I mean, you had three of the best tag teams in the world at the time.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Probably would have thought it would have been better. Undertaker Kane dominated, bro. It was just something about this match that didn't just get me excited enough. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
think, I don't know really what it was. I think Rikishi and Haku coming out there, man, that kind of like really,
Killed it.
yeah, it was
Mm-hmm.
unnecessary. And the match was like pretty fine before, but it was like when that came out, it was like whatever. But I'm gonna give this match a 6. It was all right, bro. It was nothing crazy. And like honestly, the match was like so average. I really forgot who won. I think the Dudleys won, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess the Dudleys, the right people won. You know, I mean, whatever. I mean,
In their
eventually you got
match.
better at Mania, so it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's right. They did. And then they had that. That's crazy. But and I kind of figured too, just by off the title of it, it kind of figured like it was probably going to go the Dudley Boys way, just because this is kind of their specialty. But I just feel like it could have also been much better too, especially for it being a tables match
Yeah.
and for some tag team titles and in the co-main event. I feel like they could have done a little bit better for sure. Like you said, Marv, as a kid or as when you're younger,
Yeah.
hey, it's a great match. But then, like you said, as you rewatch it, you're like, damn, I didn't really think about it like how I think about it now.
Right. That seems crazy.
So, and then
There
the
was this one.
main event, The Rock versus Kurt Angle for the WWF Championship. And my favorite thing about going into that match was the promo of The Rock. Tick tock. That's how much time you have to hold that WWF Championship. And in a sense, the right person won, I believe, because obviously we got Austin Rock a month later,
Mm-hmm.
a month or two later, but the right person won for sure. Would you guys have been upset though had Kurt Angle had won?
No.
I mean,
Yeah, so the main, obviously now Rock, Kurt Angle. To me, I gave that match a 9 out of 10 for me.
Mm-hmm.
For it started the match for me personally. It started fast. The middle of the match kept the pace going. A lot of aerials, a lot of moves, strikes in between.
Hold on. Time out. Why does Kurt Angle look so fruity on JoJo's picture? That nigga look a
huh?
little fruity on your picture, bro, don't he? I didn't realize that Kurt Angle looked fruity like that back in the day. I
I
forgot he
guess it's
looked.
because how he's smirking, bro.
Yeah, I forgot because that hair used to make him look a little suspect. I forgot. But when he became bald like me, I respected him. I was like, damn,
Man,
He
bro,
said like
you
me.
little
But
suspect, bro. But go ahead, my fault.
no, there was some moves, obviously moves in between, high impact moves, reversals in between as well. I just feel like the reason I said 9 out of 10 for me, I just felt like toward the end, that's where it kind of got a little slow, but which was expected, I guess, just because they put, like I said, they put all their energy and effort in the beginning of the match and in the middle of it. So I understand. But overall, the match was I liked it, man. I mean, this is another match. If you watch a pay-per-view, this is another match to check out.
Definitely.
And real quick, Marv, how did you feel about Angle's heel? Like as Angle as a heel overall, how do you feel about him?
They could have done more for him. And the
More?
heel, as in my opinion, I just feel like they didn't do enough. It
so
wasn't
great though,
bad.
man.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. But I felt like they could have had more like great heel. My fault.
Could have been
Excuse
better.
me. No, it was good the way it was, but I feel like they just could have done more. You know what I mean? It was great. Like you
Mm-hmm.
said, he did not have one bad heel moment, but I felt like, in my opinion, why didn't you do more heel Kurt Angles? You know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't bad
And
at all.
oh man, and this man
Mm-hmm.
Marv mentioned an Angle being sus, and then what he said in that one in-ring promo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, nah, you ain't even gotta repeat it. I know what you're talking about.
No, I know I was.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Heel Kurt Angle was so entertaining, bro.
It was.
Especially with that feud with Shawn and him going to Mania. He was like, I'm just a sexy Kurt. I'll make your ankle hurt. Like bro, he's
Mm-mm-mm.
hilarious, bro. And then like this match was so great, bro. And then on top of that, you showed like people sleep on The Rock. He was really at his peak in the ring. Rock, for him to be 260 pounds, bro. The Rock could move, bro. He could.
Mm-hmm.
And this shows in this match a lot, man. I think Rock and Angle had great chemistry. Um, the only thing I didn't like about this match was how Earl Hebner messed up the count, and it was obvious,
Mm-hmm.
like at the end, because the crowd was like, you know what you doing. So Rock had a rock bottom this dude again. 1, 2, 3, get him out of here. I feel like Kurt Angle dropping the title was the right move, because obviously we got a money match in Austin and Rock,
Bigger
but
draw.
Angle, yeah, and it's like when Rock left and went to Hollywood to record Mommy Returns of Scorpion King.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Kurt really got his big break as a face, and they pushed him. Like they put the rocket on him. Then join the alliance. Rock comes back. But man, Angle, bro. When I say Angle is probably one of the best in-ring performers ever, outside of Shawn Michaels, bro, it ain't too many people I'm taking over Kurt Angle in ring. Like at everybody's peak, bro. Like, but I'm gonna give this match a 9.5, bro. I really enjoyed this match.
Man, like I said, I'm gonna give it another solid 10 because it was a great title match, man. I think it was a very competitive match from start to finish. There was a lot of intensity, especially towards the end of the match. The Angle swearing at the Rock while Kurt Angle applied that ankle lock. Man, that shit still hurts my ankle to this day.
Mm-hmm.
It just made me look more real. It just made it look more real, and everything they did was just so believable. Whenever they had a match together, it was just always looked so real, man. But that near fall when Angle sent the Rock into like when he exposed that steel and hit him with that Olympic slam. And shout out to the Olympic slam, one of the underrated finishers. It was one of the best I've ever seen, man. Rock
He
kicked out of
executes it.
it. The last moment, the crowd, once again, the crowd, shout out to the crowd, they was into it. But the one right after that, Angle kicking out too, man. It's like, damn. These two, without a doubt, was there's never a dull moment with these two, man. I think this match was hurt by Big Show's presence, although I guess you could just say it was just like the way of, split the match into two. But they didn't need that big ass goofball fucking up this match for them. They could have done
Yeah, I
better.
still don't understand why he
Yeah,
was out there.
me neither, bro. But once again, like I said, don't take nothing from it. It was terrific, but all in all, The Rock winning the match was expected outcome because it was set for the stage for Rock and Austin at WrestleMania, so I'm not mad at it. So I don't think the result was upset for the fans. So I think it was just what we all needed. So I loved it. 10 out of 10.
And that's crazy. Even at Mania 19, The Rock and Austin, that still drew.
Most definitely. So
Bro, Rock and Austin was supposed to legit go at every Mania every year besides WrestleMania 18 when you really think about it. And it's crazy.
Because, yeah, they have 15, 17, and then there was supposed to be, like you said, remember the triple threat?
Yep, at 16, he was supposed to be Triple H, Austin, and Rock.
That's crazy. Can you imagine every year getting Austin and Rock?
Bro, they loved it, bro. Like, they love seeing, bro, like, these two were, like, the biggest stars in the world at the time. And, like, this is, like, when Rock, like, with Austin, because Rock was always behind Austin, if we're going to be honest in the Attitude Era. Austin getting hurt was probably the biggest thing that could have ever happened to Rock. Because Rock, like, besides wrestling stardom, he shot up to, like, Hollywood stardom, bro. He's really the first person to really break the doors open for the wrestlers to, like, to really act, to get big movies and, like, like, look at John Cena and Dave Bautista, bro. These dudes are big time Hollywood actors now. And then on top of that, Roman Reigns might end up becoming one eventually. Man, it's just like now, like, you got The Miz, he's a Hollywood actor. Man, you got, without Rock breaking the doors up for Hollywood, we would have never got that.
all right, fellas, what are we rating this 2001 No Way Out?
Give it an 8.5. I really enjoyed this pay-per-view. It was some matches on here I felt like wasn't really needed or they was in the wrong spot. I really think Austin and Triple H could have been a co-main event. I still don't understand why Big Show and I forgot who Big Show, Raven, that kicked off first for 5 minutes. That was kind of like, I feel like I feel like Eddie Vacant, S-Pac, and Chris Jericho should have kicked the show off. I mean, to me, I felt like if that would have kicked the show off, now I ain't care how everything else lined up on the card because I feel like the show would have been better. But that's just me though.
Yeah, for me, I'm going 8 as well. Just mainly off of just because there could have been those other matches that we had. Honestly, could have been on like Raw or Heat.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because there was 3 solid matches on here that saved the show. So, in this pay-per-view, like I said, it's forgotten sometimes because of the one that came after, which was WrestleMania 17. So
And that was a classic.
most definitely, So I give it a 9 out of 10, 5 stars go to I feel like, Triple H, Austin, Rock, and Chris Jericho. The best match, of course, in my opinion, was Triple H and Austin, of course. Terrible ass match between that Jerry Lawler and Steven Richardson. That shit was ass. But the most memorable moment, in my opinion, definitely was Triple H and Austin. Where they hit each other with weapons at the same time. So.
And I really do believe, like, when people do think of No Way Out 2001, the first thing that pops in their head is the 3 Stages of Hell and Rock and Angle.
Facts. Well, another great show, fellas. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Continue to like, comment, subscribe. We out of here.
That was fun.
Peace.
Oh yeah, man.
So.